In the run-up to this event, Madam SG, there were questions about, there were concerns that your office was withholding an important review of its finances, and some member states have been particularly unhappy about that. Now that you have won a re-election or reappointment, what actions are you going to take on this report and to restore their confidence?
The first thing to say in relation to that is that there has been, I'm afraid, a graphic misrepresentation, and I'm really disappointed that before the BBC issued that story, they did not correctly ascertain what the position is. In fact, the report about which you speak is a report which was asked for by the leaders to assess the quality and the amount of money that the Secretariat should need in order to deliver all its mandates in the future. You will know, if sure, the BBC will have had access to the Transparency International data, which we publish consistently in relation to every £500 spent by the Secretariat. And you will know, because I'm sure in due diligence as good journalists you would have checked your facts, that we have had a clean bill of health for every single year of my stewardship. And indeed, if you look at the governance measures, we moved from the Secretariat from a C-rated organisation to an A+. So we have been verifiably robust in the financial management. But we do have a problem. When I took up office in 2016 of the Commonwealth Secretariat, it was said that we were standing on a burning platform. The sums of money available to the Secretariat were insufficient really to meet our needs, and we had to reform it dramatically in order to remain a viable organisation. Now, as a result of that, we have had to work very hard to make sure that we have money in the bank and that we can continue to work. But there was a big issue, because although we were delivering 97% of the strategic plan and the delivery plan, the money that was available to us was not structured in such a way that it would make it easy for us to maintain that high performance. Therefore, the leaders asked a question. Bearing in mind our finances at the moment are given in three forms. One has a formula for the amount of money that members pay to in effect be a member of our club. The second is a voluntary fund for Commonwealth financial technical assistance, about which we were speaking. And the third fund is a fund for youth projects. Now, those three funds have three separate audit trails, and we must be the most audited organisation known to man, yet we have less than £42 million to do it all. So the question that was raised in 2018 by the leaders was, how do we put the Secretariat, who they said at that stage were doing a remarkably good job, on a more sustainable footing? That is the question that EY was asked to address. It was nothing about the financial circumstances of the Secretariat. It was, how do we put an organisation which is seeking to serve 54 countries with a budget of only 42 million on a more sustainable footing? Now, there were terms of terms of conditions of that contract, and all that was happening is that a report that was submitted was being discussed with EY in order to come to an amicable solution. It is deeply, deeply disappointing that the BBC, who have such a remarkable reputation, should have failed adequately to assure themselves of the facts, which could have been easily checked by looking on Transparency International before making what you may now feel was an ill-judged and inappropriate comment. But I thank you for giving me this wonderful opportunity to clear it up.